forget to take pictures. Then I'm gonna be right back, and y'all gonna join me live as I take. We back. We going, y'all. We going. I think I need to turn the. I think I need to turn the gas on for that machine, as you can hear how it's idling. Let me put this right here. Alright, I'm back. It's going down. So what we're about to do, y'all, is we're gonna move all this grass, right? And then we're gonna put it on this small side over here where there's basically almost no grass. We're gonna stack it over here in the pile. That way when my guy get here, we're gonna have a dump trailer right here. We just upload it all to the dump trailer and all the debris is gone. Meanwhile, this area right here, we're gonna put down, I'm gonna put a tarp in the middle of the road for the compost. So if they just decide to arrive, they can just dump it right here on the ground and keep it moving. I might be mindful of the trees because it's a dump trailer. It does have to go up. So they may not want to dump it exactly right here, but hopefully they'll do it. They probably will because it's open space. I'm gonna have them dump it right here. And then, yeah, that's how it's about to go. That's what we're working on right now. It ain't gonna take long. We're about to knock it out fast. Just for clarity, y'all see me keep going over it multiple times. I typically only like to go over this stuff like one time because if you're going over it multiple times, that means there's a possibility that the blade is not deep enough and it's not cutting the grass and it's taking it longer to do it. So I'm gonna drop this blade down just a little bit, and if I just slow down with the speed of the side cutter, I'll get the grass exactly how I want. You see right here, I don't like how I got grass still rooted. All that should be up. Like he's raking. I've been over all of this already, so I need to drop the depth down. That way I can knock this stuff out faster. So this small area is kind of like a test area to make sure I got this calibrated right to get everything done. All right, next thing I want to point out, if y'all haven't did this before. So y'all see how close I'm getting to this? This right here is where the blade is at. You don't want to hit this concrete because it can crack it if those tines got enough torque on it. So I just get it pretty close. So it's precision what I'm doing, but I'm taking my time. I usually go through here maybe once or twice, and then after that I'll just use a hand tool, shovel, whatever, to get all that grass from being rooted directly next to the concrete. But another thing, like all this stuff has its purpose, right? So right now I seen Robert's actually he was using the hard rake, right? See this? I typically use that when I'm moving a pile or something. This is a go-to rake to actually sift out the debris and grass. This works so much better, and it doesn't get the soil. I don't want any soil at all. Like, soil makes it heavy. Soil stays on the job. We don't take soil away from the job unless it's just, you know, graded wrong, etc. But you see what I'm doing? This is one hand I'm using, y'all. And look at this. You see that? I'm easily raking the debris. The root system, I got it deep enough. It's tearing exactly what I need up. Because I don't want, when my guy comes to pick up all of the debris, he have a bunch of, you know, soil with him. Because they charge us by the weight. See all this? It look like it's rooted. I know it's not. Look at that. Boom. All of it is gone. I try to explain this to my guys because when you use a different rake, it does carry more of the soil than you want to. This is my go-to. This is the best rake for me when it comes to just, see, look. See what he's on? Look at, see all the soil? Do not want soil. Hey, Robert, the easiest way, use this one just to get the debris. We don't want any soil because when he picks up the debris, it's gonna make it heavy, and they charge more by the weight at the landfill. Yeah. That one is the better one. Gotta communicate. You've seen what I was doing, but it's one thing to just show them what I'm doing, tell them, hey, let's do this, because it does make a huge difference. I'm gonna come over here and work this area, y'all, because I got all this already cleared up. And we can use hand tools for the rest of it. Hey, y'all got some questions on what I'm doing? Drop a question down in the comments. Makes sense. Proper tools make the job way easier. That's what I'm talking about, Sav. I'm telling you, efficiency, having a system to how this stuff works together makes sense. My guy who's gonna come pick this debris up and take it to the landfill for me, I know because I go to the landfill all the time. They charge us by the weight. It does not make sense to take soil away from the property, especially when we're about to put soil down anyways, right? He actually got some pretty decent soil here, but I always improve it and make it better. I'm gonna put this phone over here because I like to be out of the way. See, he put it all right here. In reality, see, now it's the other thing now. See, now certain properties, sometimes, this is in a very nice neighborhood, of course, right? But sometimes you can save on costs when you're coming to do the estimate. You see this, it's getting quiet. I'm getting farther down. This is wooded area. And as you can see, it's tree limbs people be throwing in here. Usually if it's all wooded and it's not a house next door, I would go deep into this woods and I'll dump the debris and I'll spread it. I won't just dump it in piles. You go deep in there. You don't go like 10 feet in, you go like 30 feet in, you dump it and then you spread it. That way, when people glance, they don't even know it's even there. But in this situation, I charge my clients for the job. So I do it the right way. I don't, you're probably saying, what's the right way? Right is subjective in this situation, but that's what I'm gonna do today. I've already got everything planned and lined up. So let me get to it. guys can see, we ain't playing. We got this area cleared out fairly fast. Hit that like button. Y'all seen it. It happened in less than 10 minutes. I went through here with the machine. We removed all the grass. We're stacking it to the side because there's no grass that's actually growing here. It's all dirt. We're raking it through it to get all the debris out, because my guy is about to come and pick up debris on the dump trailer. He's going to take that off. That way I don't have to leave the property. And we're about to do this last section right here. I'm going to take all of this grass out. Hello. About to take all of this grass out and get to it. So I'm going to put this over here. Y'all can watch us chop through this. But you seen that. We made it happen real fast. So now what he's about to do, I'm about to take all this grass and we're going to put it on that far side. We're putting all the grass to one side of the property. The reason we're doing that is because if the compost arrives, we can go ahead and start putting the compost down on this bigger side of the yard, and then we'll be able to move forward. If my guy arrives with the trailer, which I know he's going to be here around about 12 to 1, he'll be able to upload all of that debris directly onto the trailer. But when y'all here, man, hit that like button, man. I ain't gonna even call it the like button no more. I'm gonna call it a respect button, because it's hard work out here, and I respect anybody who out here in 100-degree weather getting it in. Hit that respect button. Hey y'all, when I'm working and I start seeing side trucks pull in the neighborhood, what? Ozark Turk? I never even heard of them. I'm curious of who that even is. Like, I do my research. I got a name to look up. It's on the door of the trailer. Sometimes, I mean on the cab. But somebody's delivering some fresh sod. Somebody getting sod installed, and they ain't reach out to me. Yeah, I haven't been in this area, but now that I see a new truck, I am curious what company that is, because I never even ordered from that side farm. But I'm gonna keep getting to it, because he over here and he need me to be staying productive. just to give y'all an update, right? So y'all keep seeing me go over this area. This is St. Augustine grass, and it has a thick turf. So sometimes when I'm cutting over it, it leaves areas like this. You see this area where you keep raking, but can't get it up. When it's thick turf, you got to go over it multiple times. And all you're really doing is tilling it to an extent. You're cutting it, but you're tilling it. So all of this right here you see, I'm gonna kick it with my foot because I know I went over it so many times that just by kicking it with my foot, you see that? Look at this. Watch now. Look, down to the bare dirt, smooth. It is smooth. It is smooth. So all of this right here, right now, I'm gonna show you how I like to get it up fast. I'm gonna take my other wheelbarrow off the truck. Instead of using the rake to get it in the pile, because I feel like I try to think of systems that work best. I'm about to use that boy right there. You see it? That's the pitchfork. Watch what I'm about to do. Y'all see that pitchfork? Hit that like button. You seen what that pitchfork just did? Instead of us raking it and putting it in the pile, once it's cut up really good, just use the pitchfork and scoop it. It's already knocked off all the dirt. If that makes sense to you, what I just did, and it helps, why I did that, right, is because if we're all raking with a fine rake, putting stuff in a pile, and it's already loose, basically you're doing double the work. If I only got to do it once with that pitchfork and just put it in there, it's less work. Come on now. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. We should be getting smarter at what we're doing, more efficient at what we're doing. All right, I'm about to work this area right here, y'all, because it's a decent area, but not too big. I'm about to put that side cutter to work. Hit that like button. All right, now this is another thing I want to point out to y'all. I'm working in this area, right? I talked to the homeowner. They never mentioned what I just found. You see, this looked like there was a pet that was buried over here. See that? That's a tombstone. Lily. So guess what? I got to be mindful of Lily, and I'm going to do my due diligence over there. I'm not going to just take the saw cutter, go across it. You know, I'm going to do my due diligence. I don't know if they're watching or not, but they'll know that I was detailed and I didn't just go through here and just cut stuff up without looking at what I'm doing. The water meter's here. Lily's grave is over there. Be diligent. Pets are family, and I don't want to disrespect anybody by going over the grave with a side cutter. going down, y'all. It's going down. We got this area cleared out, first area, second area, and we're working on the last area. And after we get all removed out, guys, the compost should be arriving. We're gonna smooth it out because it has a natural slope, a natural grade. There's not too many dips or anything. They don't have any dogs that occupy this area. And from there, this will be done for the day as far as the preparation work. I'm gonna put my phone on do not disturb because my phone be going crazy when I'm working. It be going crazy, y'all. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. I don't respond to reasoning. Even though I can keep going and just knock this whole area out, I like to turn the machine off, right? I got to turn the machine off because I like to be doing exactly what my guys are doing. I don't like them to think that I'll have them doing something that I won't do. It ain't no parts of what I'm doing I'm excluded from. So I'm about to do exactly what he's doing and get a lot of this debris up, you know? I don't want one person to be, you know, overexerted on doing a lot of the wheel bearing and all that stuff when it could be two of us doing it, or it could require a third person. I'll do what I need to do. I know I have to be the phantom when I'm on property. I mean, I gotta duplicate myself and bust my butt. So I'm gonna help him out with this right here because this is not yes, we can do it, and I respect people who don't mind just doing what they got to do, but I'm a two-man operation by myself. So I just know exactly what needs to be done and try not to, you know, have anybody overexerted and like, man, we worked too hard, and man, he had me doing so much, blah 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 blah. You know, you name it. It's a new day and age. People don't like to work, and I don't like to run people off, especially when it's 100 degrees. So let me get over here and put some work in on the wheelbarrow. Flip side of using the con of using the pitchfork sometimes is if it ain't cut, you're gonna find out real quick. As soon as you start to slide this pitchfork through that grass and it's not uprooted because you didn't cut it with the side cutter, you'll stop. Yeah, I need to go through this and cut it a great bit more.
Machine good.
Yeah, the machine get it done.
Sometimes it's fácil.
It's fast.
Shovel no good.
Oh no, shovel.
Shovel baby.
It'll take a long time.
Tem glove in the
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll take a long time.
shower.
Yeah.
This machine is good for this step.
Yeah, man. Hit it all up. We don't have much more to go. Maybe 30 more minutes and all this will be gone.
In the front, everything.
Yeah, and that's it. And then we bring the compost. Soil, I think we're going to need it more over here. Because, yeah, I think here needs to be kind of graded a little bit. This has a natural slope. It's not. We actually got to take some of this down too high. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of more cutting to do. I thought I had it cut up a lot, but got to cut it out some more with this machine because it makes it harder to do. Some of it is easy, but not all of it. Machine make it easy.
Yeah.
I got it cut out pretty good, y'all. We out here getting it in, man. So got everything here prepped right. I cut it up. Y'all see me keep going over it, right? You see how smooth it is when he's scooping it up though, don't it? Smooth, smooth. Look at that. That's all I want. I don't want nothing. I don't want the soil. All I want is that grass. Give me that grass. Give me the root systems. I'm cool with that. That's light material. That's light work. But when you start picking up soil, you use a skid steer. Let's talk about a skid steer, y'all, because I use skid steers. I use many skid steers with Harley rakes. And with the Harley rake, you can do the grading, and you don't have to really remove too much material from the lawn per se. But if you're just using a skid steer with a bucket, you're about to get so much dirt. If you're doing the grading and you're trying to remove stuff, it's just not the ideal. So look at it like this: you're spending $500, and then you're gonna spend additional probably 600 to 800 bucks on the dump because it's gonna cost so much because it's so heavy. What up, bro? What's going on, ANJ, man? I'm over here getting it in. Appreciate you dropping in, ANJ, man. I appreciate you, man. You always pulling through. You, Billy, Steve, y'all always pulling up, showing love, man. Appreciate y'all. But we got, for the most part, we doing pretty decent. You see, we got some shade right here. We got a little sunlight, so we're not exactly in this 100-degree weather. Man, I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate you, ANJ. I see that, man. You just bought us some bottle of water for the day, man. I just went and spent, I think, $9 on a case of water from the gas station, and you're putting towards that. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. But we're about to finish clearing out this area right here, and I gotta look up that company though. It got me thinking. So whoever this is, they order, it might be a homeowner or a builder or, a custom builder. See those? They got 2 pallets on the side of the road, and they're in rows, so it helps them with efficiency. And the truck said Bozar Farm. I don't know that farm. I deal with 5 farms, and I always like to be resourceful. So it gave me just something else to look into. Like when it comes to deadlines, for instance, I had to get this order on and get everything ordered right, and I had to source it from the right place so I can get it in the right time after completing prep. So it's definitely necessary to be resourceful and have it panned out with the side farms who's going to deliver.
Machine good?
Yes, sir. I love it. Yes, sir. It's going down. Try to get that grass up. Y'all see me just line them 2 wheelbarrows up down there, right? I'm about to scoop it and dump, scoop it and dump. Watch me work now. I'll do a little something. Oh yeah, that's a lot of work. A lot of work.
It's full new.
Yeah, brand new. Brand new.
Mucho money. That's full, mucho money. Mucha concrete, concrete, pipe.
Yeah. Plumbing.
Yeah. Concrete.
Yeah. You ever did that? Pool? You ever did pool? You?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you full.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah. Hot, 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 hot. Maybe I need to use the machine again. I see a lot that that got missed.
That's good.
Yeah.
Primero.
Machine.
Primero.
Mira, right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. I gave y'all boy a sky view, huh? Yeah, it's okay. We got a nice case on it. We good. I'm gonna put y'all back over here in the shade. Hopefully y'all saw that work I was getting in with the if not, there's plenty more to come, man. This work don't stop. It don't stop, it keep going. It don't stop. But we got a lot more cutting to do. I need to go through here with the side cutter. So even after I'm done, like say, like let me just give you an example so y'all get context. I try not to just talk everywhere. So after I've went over the whole lawn or remove majority of the masses of the grass, then I do a follow-up. I either use hand tools to clear out stuff like this, or like grass that we miss. I just go through and I just continue to just chop, 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 because I want all the grass out, all of it. It must go. I think I got to remove this grass over here as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna remove all this right here. Whew, it's going down. And now I'm about to go get my boy some water, because just because I don't drink a lot and I don't take care of myself like I'm supposed to, I'm trying to do better. I'm gonna drink a bottle of water. I'm gonna give him a bottle of water. Hey, take a 5-minute break. Just breathe, breathe. I know it's slight work we doing, but breathe. You know what I'm saying? I wanna let people know I care about their well-being. I ain't just trying to kill you out here in these streets, because it can appear that way sometimes when I'm like, hey, we got to get done today, not tomorrow, today. Because when it comes to profitability, and I'm out here taking extra days on a project, trust me, that don't make Rod smile. Man, I appreciate you, A&J. I appreciate you. And I think my little tripod look like it's calling its death. It's leaning to the side. Oh man, I'll break everything, dog. I promise. It don't matter what it is, boy, I be breaking all. Get some hard on stuff. But it's okay. It's gonna be alright. I'm gonna try to get this thing in position. Hopefully it don't fall again. But it is leaning. Not that it mattered that much, but I'm gonna give my boy the big 1 liter cold water. This one right here, it was store temperature, it wasn't in the cooler, but it's mine.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Water.
Muchos people cerveza.
Huh?
Cerveza.
What's that?
No, one guy, mucha cerveza in the water.
Oh no.
You know,
Yeah.
mucha hat, cerveza. No. Finish work, maybe 3, 2. In the house, relax, shower.
Yeah.
The work.
Yeah.
Muchos people working cerveza.
Yeah. Sometimes I could do this by myself.
Oh, you?
Yeah. You done. I like to try to bring, make
The
it back.
machine good.
Yeah, it helps. Yeah. Sometimes when I have the machine, I don't need people. Sometimes, because the machine does a lot of the work. Not this one, big machine. Gets there, it dumps, things like that.
Oh, shower.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah.
one got me the skip, no machine. Shower.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 days.
2 days.
No, 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Campo.
Oh yeah.
Shower. 3 guys.
Yeah.
Hey, 3 people.
Yeah.
One try the food. Sunday, come back. One try.
Yeah. That's how I usually operate, but it's
Okay.
yeah.
No trust.
Okay. Yeah. One truck. Yeah, one. All right, I showed y'all my scoop method when I have the, when I got a bunch of grass and stuff like that, and I got it all cut. But when I've cut through it a few times, I like to use my fine rake to see what's broken and what's not. And I don't want to really be using a pitchfork with it because it's kind of hard to sift through it. You see, I'd rather just rake it because I got to do that anyways to make sure I got all the debris loosened up. And then I get it in a pile at the end. But at the beginning stages, I remove all of it as much as I can with the with the pitchfork. Yes, sir. That's how you take care of your workers. On God. Yes, sir. Get my boy some water, man. He out here working in the heat, in the trenches with me, helping me provide for my family. It's a two-way street now. I ain't, he's not just providing for me, but he providing for his own too. So let's not get that twisted. Like, sometimes people be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Man, hey, we both got intentions of why we doing what we do today.
Nice truck, huh?
Huh?
Good truck.
Your truck?
Good truck. Good car.
Huh? My truck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, my phone decided to lay down on y'all, boy. It said it got tired. It said it got tired, y'all. My phone keep laying down on y'all. Let me try to turn this tripod somehow, some way, man. Yeah, this thing is on its way out. I break everything out. I promise I break everything. I be hard on stuff. I be like, but everything. It don't last, man. I try to be diligent, but I am who I am. I try to work hard. That's why I look for stuff that's durable, because I'm hard on stuff. It gets to be durable. All right. Oh man. So sometimes I be looking at some of these landscapes, y'all. I'm like, I don't know what in the world they had going on here, but it started. I see I got the flagstone, got the river rock. That looks nice. But what is this, guys? Why was that? Come on, man. It don't make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. It does not make sense. And then, hold on. Carry on. Then it just fades out to nothing. So I'm gonna do a good job at making sure I get the lawn on track. They definitely probably need to have that swooped over and look a little bit better. I could have suggested that, and that's probably an upsell for me. I'll mention it to them today, and that'll be a change order more than likely for tomorrow. So we'll come here tomorrow, and before we put down the side, we can correct that gravel. I mean the walkway, because it does not look nice, and no way. So I have my guys will remove the river rock, move it over to the other side, probably move some of this stuff over and just kind of make it a smooth transition. That's going to be a change order. I tell you guys, when I do these lawn renovations and stuff, I always be prepared for a 30% increase in more work, because when we're doing it, they're satisfied with the way it's turning out, and they're like, hey, please, can you do more? Can you do this? While you're there, can you do that? So all I gotta do is mention it and it's closed. I'm pretty positive. I'm gonna mention, hey, I'm gonna take a picture of it from this angle right here, because I want to take a picture of it right here where it just looks funky. It goes this way, and then from coming from that way, it goes out. It does not make sense for that walkway to do that. I don't know what was here previously, but as of right now, it's not aesthetically pleasing. All right. I'm all right. I got y'all back over here. Hold up. Let me try to put something under my tripod here. There we go. We all good. Almost. All right, and I got Robert over here. He's doing exactly what I thought I would be doing with the hand tools. Instead of using the machine, sometimes it doesn't cut efficiently along the sidewalk, and I don't want to crack the sidewalk. So we use these bad boys right here. This is called a scuffer hoe. It has a blade on the back, and as you can see, he's able to get pretty close, however close to that edge, and just remove the grass. And it does it usually within one swipe. The machine don't do all the work, y'all. It doesn't. If you're using it to an extent of trying to get it close to structures, you risk the chance of damaging it. And me, I'd rather be safe than sorry and just have a better plan in place. Yeah, that's right. On the right hand side, it's not going to do good. Look like it's about to die if it's not already. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right about that. It definitely looked bad. Yeah, it seemed like the whole lawn was declining, so that's the reason I'm here. I'm getting it all together, man. Getting it all together. Got him working on the curves. Right here is a water meter. Y'all keep seeing me skip this grass because if I took the machine through here and cut this, see that right there? That's the water main. That's where the main water supply goes into the house. And I don't want to break the top, even though it's metal, etc. Do due diligence wherever I can. If I can keep my damages down, that's what I do. Just like that. It's like gone in 60 seconds. Y'all seen that. It's already gone. Yeah, I didn't even mean to get off subject, but big dog. The big dog, yeah. The baby's looking pretty sick. Nah, you good. That little tool works pretty good. Yes, sir. This tool, man, get through there. I just removed all that grass from around the water main in less than 60 seconds. And if I used a shovel, I would be digging, you know what I mean? I would be getting all this dirt, and I didn't do that. I literally just got the weeds. So I'm about to use this fine rake, and I'm gonna show you how basically everything that was just cut from around that water main is all gone. I literally uprooted everything. Now check me out. I just showed you before I even did it Now all the grass around it is gone. This is the grass that was around it. Everything got uprooted when I used that scuffle hoe. We use that around tight spots where we need to just remove some vegetation. All right, time to run this machine again, y'all. Yes, sir. Good job. We don't want dirt. We just want all the grass so we can lay fresh grass. Better yet, soil in grass. You right about that? Yep, I'm putting some good soil down. Good soil. Good soil. All right, y'all. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you haven't already. But I gotta tap out. My phone is 10%, and I gotta reach out to my suppliers where everybody's at. If the dump trailer is gonna be here within the next 30 to 45 minutes. When's the compost gonna be arriving? Because we need to button this thing up so we could be finished for the day. I think we're doing good. We're actually in shade. It's not too hot. You know what I'm saying? My guy's working in shade right now. I gave him something slight. I don't mind working in the hot area. I do that. Like, I get my energy from the sun. Baby, I'm from the Sunshine State. Like Thor, when he put his hammer in the air to get his powers from the sky. That's how I get my power, from the sun. Oh, man. But anywho, I'm going to get to it, y'all. I got to put my phone on the charger, and then I got to reach out to some people. But I got to take some pictures of this because I like to show the client, too. Like, I like to show them that everything was removed, right? It ain't there yet. I'm almost there. Once I get all of this grass up, and even over on that fence line, after we do all that, that's when I take the pictures of the prep being completed. Not completed, but in the process. And then, once the new the compost arrives, and once we put it down, it looks like it's not black per se, but when I bring that compost, it's pitch black compost. It's a significant difference of what's here right now. So they appreciate that I show the process of what I actually did and also how it's level and stuff. So that's just saying some notes for you. Show the client the process, because to be real with you, this job that I'm doing right now, never even met the guy in person. I spoke over the phone with him one time. I sent him the quote. He approved it, and the job is being done. He is getting a pool installed right now, a brand new in-ground pool, and he's having his front lawn renovated. More than likely, being that I communicated efficiently and showed him the process with this, and it's going to be the best yard on the block because I do this, he's going to have me do that backyard next. So I'm excited about this, but I got to make sure I don't forget some steps by documenting the process. Document the process, not to say he's going to see me doing the, removing everything, but just as long as he knows it's his property and he see it's actually been prepped before the side, because when people are not home, they don't really know what's going into the work, They don't know if it was prepped correctly or not. But by me showing all of this grass being removed from the fence, all that stuff being gone before we actually lay down the compost, I think it lets homeowners know that we have integrity in what we do, and we do what we set out to do. When we sent that estimate, the estimate says we will remove all vegetation. I mean that. We're going to remove it all. It's gone, down to the bare dirt. But let me put my phone on the charger and make some calls. I'll be tapping in with y'all in a minute, man. Love.